This is the Quest Pro, Meta's latest high-end VR headset that just released yesterday. It has some impressive upgrades like new pancake lenses and optics that make the headset much slimmer than the Quest 2. There are new self-tracking controllers, facial tracking so your in-VR avatar can mimic your actual facial expressions like smiles, winks, and even if you raise one of your eyebrows. The pass-through has improved with color and it's now one-on-one with real life, allowing for some interesting mixed reality use cases. But the headset has a very steep price tag at $1,500 US. Meta says that's because the headset is aimed at enterprise for productivity and collaboration. Still, it's backward compatible with Quest 2 games and apps, so you can play all those games out of the box on the Quest Pro. It might be a little confusing. Should you even look at this headset for games at this price, or is it worth it only for work or other use cases? Or maybe not worth it at all? I hope to find out while reviewing this headset. I just received it yesterday, so I'm sharing the unboxing, setup and first impressions today. After I've had some time with it, I'll share my full review, so let me know in the comments below if there's anything you would like me to check out and I'll take it into account for this video. Full disclosure, Meta sent us a review unit, but as always this doesn't affect our opinions, as you know, honesty is most important. Now let's open this box so we can go beyond reality. Here's the box, which looks confusingly similar to the Quest 2 box. Inside you get the Meta Quest Pro headset. Gotta give it to them, this looks slick. 2 Meta Quest Touch Pro controllers with 2 removable wrist straps. Charging dock, which you can use to charge both controllers and the headset at the same time using this 45 watts USB-C power adapter. You also get separate controller charge cables, a charging cable for the headset, a cable clip, 2 stylus tips that you can put below the controllers to use as drawing pens, 2 partial light blockers for the left and right sides, protective cover for when you store the headset, a cleaning cloth, and some books for manuals and safety stuff. It's nice packaging, although I think they might have cheaped out a bit here, as I expected a better quality box or a travel case included for this price. The software is the same as the Quest 2 with some added features, so the setup is also very similar. The first time you turn on the headset, you must go through a couple of setup windows that will guide you through how to adjust the headset for your head and eyes, and it makes you watch some safety videos. Soon you'll need your phone with the Meta Quest app installed. If you haven't yet, you'll need to create a Meta account, or you can connect it with a social media account, although I'm not sure why you would want that. You'll still have to pair the phone app with your headset, and after that you can create your Guardian boundaries. It's not a complex setup, but it might take like 15 minutes. Once you're done, you'll be put inside the Android operating system that you might recognize if you tried the Quest 2. It's basically the same, but we do get this new Quest Pro home environment that is pretty beautiful. The headset has an all-new design with a strap shaped like a halo. Using the knob at the back, you can adjust the size until it fits your head. I love this design choice where you can stretch the front a bit when you put it on to make it way easier. To make sure the lenses match the position of your eyes, you now have enough room to the sides of the headset to just put your finger in and move the lenses. There's something new too. This wheel at the front adjusts the depth. When I do that, it looks to me like the display can be put closer or further away, increasing the field of view a bit. But right after unboxing, the first thing I noticed was its build quality. This is the first headset in a while that has felt so premium and solid. Like, it doesn't feel like it can break easily. The controller's true. On one side it has this soft anti-slip feel, and it just feels expensive. When you wear it, most of the weight rests on your forehead, so it never touches your face. It's like wearing a cap with a screen floating in front of you. It also doesn't have a top Velcro strap anymore, which made me wonder if it would be well balanced, but it actually is. My first impression of comfort is that the headset is very comfortable. Especially these cushions, it seems to have enough stuffing or something for it to feel so nice. You might have also noticed a ton of light leakage from the sides now, as the area around the eyes is open by default. You can use these partial light blockers included in the box to block some of the light. But even while using this, there's still a lot of light leak from the bottom though. To be completely immersed, you'll need to buy the extra accessory. I don't have these right now, but I'll be getting them for my full review, so I'll make sure to check it out then. Interestingly, I didn't think I would, but I actually don't really mind not being completely blocked off from the real world while playing games. It depends on what I do though, like I don't mind if I'm just working out in Beat Saber or playing around in mixed reality. But I imagine when I play a narrative-driven game, then I would want to be fully immersed. I really don't understand why a $50 accessory couldn't be included in the box of a $1,500 headset, but okay. This is also interesting. Specs on paper don't seem that much upgraded. It uses the Snapdragon XR2 Plus chip, which is better than the Snapdragon XR2 without the Plus, and the Quest Pro has 12 gigs of RAM. The resolution looks similar to the Quest 2 though. It still uses LCDs. The refresh rate options are still only 72 and 90 Hz, and the claimed field of view hasn't been upgraded much. A bit boring. However, these are some new things. It uses mini LED backlighting for a local dimming, and I found this combined with the new pancake lenses, the colors and contrasts are much improved. It looks better even with the similar resolution of the Quest 2. It's sharper, the colors are more vibrant, and the blacks are deeper, which is really nice. If you wear the headset without light blockers, you will see some light reflect on the lenses from the outside though. But so far from my short tests, I'm pretty impressed with the display, but I'm not wowed. I guess I expected more wow for $1,500. But then these controllers are a different story. It's got their own 3 cameras and an onboard chipset, so they can track themselves no matter where they are. So there are no more big tracking rings, and they don't need to be in the headset's line of sight. And me, I really love these controllers. I tested tracking just shortly, but I could already tell how much better it tracked with games like Beat Saber and In Depth. Where the Quest 2 and Pico 4 controllers had trouble, it doesn't have trouble with these new controllers. No tracking loss beside, below or even behind the headset. I had so much fun playing archery games again. I need to do more tracking still, as I only played for a bit, but it seems to come close with base station tracking. I'm just very impressed. The good news is that these controllers are sold separately and can be used with Quest 2, so you can buy them to upgrade the tracking without upgrading the headset. The bad news is that these controllers are also expensive at $300, so almost the same price as the Quest 2. It could be worth it though if you find the Quest 2 controllers constantly let you down. I'd imagine people who play a lot of competitive shooters and archery games, for example, might find it worth it. The controllers also have stronger haptics and some nifty new things like this index finger sensing to track where your index finger is sliding, which is really cool. It also features localized haptics, which allow you to feel grabbing virtual objects in a new way. It's supposed to be next level, but I didn't have apps or games to test this with. That's one of the downsides of having a more innovative headset. We still need to wait for content that uses the new features before it becomes useful. The only app I found so far that uses the new face tracking is Meta's own Horizon Workrooms. As you can see, my avatar here tracks my eye and face movements. It's fun and seems to work well, but I also really want to try this in a social VR app like Rec Room or VR Chat. Developers are releasing updates as we speak, and it looks like every day we might see something new again. For example, the developers of Red Matter 2 just released an update that adds local dimming, eye-tracked foveated rendering, and increased pixel resolution by over 30%. These are features only possible on the Quest Pro, of course, and should make the game look even more stunning. I expect more devs are adding these kind of updates over time. For pass-through, it's different because the Quest 2 already had pass-through, so there are already many mixed reality apps to try. What's new on Quest Pro is an extra RGB camera that overlays color over the black and white cameras. So yes, color pass-through, and what's great with this headset is that it's actually depth correct. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a depth sensor as rumored, but it is stereo and one-to-one with real life. It makes it just so comfortable to walk around in pass-through. On headsets like Pico 4, where the color pass-through isn't depth correct, it can cause discomfort. But Quest Pro's color pass-through isn't perfect. I turned it on and immediately saw how the colors were mixed together. It didn't look good. It's still grainy and distorted, and it's really hard to read text from a phone or monitor even if you put it like right on your face. But Meta says this can be improved by software over time. Being depth correct does have advantages, like it opens up possibilities for cool mixed reality use cases like doing work in VR. Here I spawned multiple monitors in front of me using the app Immerse, which works so well. I even tried some development work and that worked fine. The capture you see here doesn't look very sharp, but it was sharp enough in the headset. So the comfort is definitely there. However, I'm not sure if this pass-through resolution and sharpness are entirely there yet to work in this headset in mixed reality for 8 hours straight. But I'm definitely going to test this more and I'll let you know. For audio, the headset has integrated speakers, which sounds great in my short tests. It also has 2 audio jacks, left and right. I haven't tested the microphones yet, but I will do it in the next video. The battery life of the headset is, as claimed, short. Between 1 and 2 hours depending on what you do, which is of course still way too short. I expect people are going to be modding this headset again with power banks and stuff. There is some good news here. The battery life of the controllers can definitely do more than the 1 or 2 hours that was rumored, since they haven't run out on me yet, but I also haven't tested it for a very long time. Yeah, there's a lot to like about the headset, but I really don't know if it's enough to justify the steep price. I'm going to try and find out for my full review. I would love to know what you think about the headset so far though in the comments down below, and don't forget, if you have any more questions about it, let me know below too so I can take it into account for the review video. That was it. Thank you so much again for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and if you're already interested in the headset, the links are down below. Click my affiliate links while you're at it to support us even further, and come follow me on TikTok. Just click everything. Anyways, I will be locking myself up to test this thing now, so ik ga je wel zien in VR.